This is Providence Television International, the game changer.
Welcome to the newspaper analysis on Providence Television International. I am Ugbebo Ikekwa. Well, it's quite a lovely day in Benin City. Before we delve into the news, my guest today on the program is the Chief Executive Officer, Providence Television International, Dr. Emmanuel Egariva. You're welcome.
Well, thank you very much. I'm happy to be back after the bliss and the euphoria of my birthday ceremony. It was a very great occasion, great moment to remember, because I had calls, messages from far and near, from our friends in Europe, in North America, everywhere. But I want to thank them all over again because it is important. I haven't shown this kind of goodwill. Although, quite frankly, I put some appreciation across to some of the platforms. But let me also quickly remember that, yes, I had a lot of messages. I was so excited. I'm still very excited because messages are still coming in, even after 2-3 days. But my family members, I want to thank my wife, my children, my grandchildren, my cousins, my nephews and nieces, who are all over the place. They extended best wishes to me on my birthday. I want to thank them very much. Friends of Providence Television International. That's a newfound love, as it were, and they didn't miss out on it at all. Warm messages, prayers, and kind words. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank members of the St. Joseph Catholic Church laity group. That's my ancestral parish, because Providence Television Building, it's also on the same road with St. Joseph. When you're talking about Igbesama Street, yes, my grandfather was baptized there back in 1969, so it's my ancestral parish, as it were. NBC, BBS alumni. NBC would mean Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, and BBS, of course, would mean Bender Broadcasting Service. Those of us who went through these systems, we have a forum. I want to thank them very much. They call them the old reliables, as it were. Thank you so much, my dear friends and colleagues. Uniben alumni, that's my great institution. We call it greatest Uniben. So it's a good thing. It's a pity you didn't attend there.
No, I went to Edo State University.
Oh, no. Forget about that. No, forget about that. But I thank them very much. Bender Veteran Journalists, we have a forum too. It's a mixed grade, really. Electronic media, print media, but we're from the forum. Thank you very much. CMO, yes, Catholic Men Organization. I was once, long time ago, the president of the Catholic Men Organization, Benin City Deanery. They still remember. I want to thank you, gentlemen. PCRC Edo State Police Community Relations Committee, a leading member there, the state and SCGA division. Yes, we're helping the police to do a few things, which is marvelous. Priests from different parishes. I must say this, quite frankly, very close to my heart. Some of them said they will say masses for me. Yes, thanking God on my behalf for all the good things He has done in my life and in the life of this station. I want to thank them very much. As many as 20 or more priests, the Catholic Church. Thank you very much, our Reverend Fathers. Then the academia, my friends in academics, professors, senior lecturers, all over the place. I must thank them very much. And they also extended their best wishes to Providence Television International. Actually, this is going to be a spectacular month, the month of my birth, and the month of the birth of Providence Television International. So we have two major celebrations. We have had one, the remaining one. So my prayer really is that all our viewers, God will bless them, all our supporters, all the people, stakeholders, as it were. Celebrations will not finish in your household. In the name of Jesus. Amen. So back to you.
All right. Well, on this note, we will be delving straight into some of the things that are making headlines. Let us go down to the front page of the Punch newspapers, where we have nationwide alert. Federal government warns of 5-day flooding in 19 states. And then if we were to go into detail as regards that story, the federal government has released a forecast of heavy rainfall, which will last for a period of 5 days that may trigger floods across 19 states and 76 locations. The warning was issued on Tuesday by the National Flood Early Warning Systems Center of the Federal Ministry of Environment.
I don't know, really. I think that the elements just opened up this year, for instance. It's been horrible. I mean, yesterday, for instance, in our parts of the country, here in Edo State, it rained all day, really, and some parts in torrents. Yes. And when rain falls like that, you can expect that there will be floods. But I keep saying that, yeah, these things can be avoided, both by the inhabitants and also on the part of government, just to clear the drains, because water in any case must always find a level. Yes. So if you can't go through the right channels, it must go to the streets and to block houses. Remember what happened? I think we carried it in one of our news broadcasts. In Lagos, yes, people could not access their houses. Yes. It was that bad. And Lagos is a flat land, really. That's the danger. I'm just praying that the Atlantic Ocean does not spill over onto Ahmadu Bello Way, when you talk about the Bar Beach. Yes, I'm just praying seriously about that, and I hope it doesn't happen. But however, the warning has been given. 5 days, I think.
Yes,
about 3 days, so remaining 2 days. And yes, we are hoping that the elements will be kind on us, and we'll pray for the best.
Exactly. Well, we're still talking about the list. We're not going to take the 19 states,
yes,
but some people have been able to come out to say, wow, we are lucky that in Edo State was not mentioned among that list. But
was it not?
No, Edo State.
Oh, okay.
Not
That's
part of the list. But does it now mean that the Edo State government is going to relax and not prepare for the kind of flood?
No, you see, there are areas along the banks of River Niger and River Benue. Ilushi, for instance, is a coastal area, even though it's not on the Atlantic. But usually it's affected. When there is flooding along River Niger, it affects places like Ilushi, I think. Yes. I mean, my geography tells me that. So we are praying that this thing should not happen. But you see, these are scientific things. I mean, so you don't even need to pray about such things anyway, exactly. But they can be prevented, as it were. Even forecast. People take this forecast for granted. But these are things that must happen. I mean, scientifically, yes. So that's the way it is. Our operational mode should be that people in the lowland should learn to move to the upland when there are signals such as this.
Exactly. There have been warnings as regards that. Well, still on the front page of the Punch newspaper, Nigeria just lost an icon in the media industry. On the front page of the Punch newspapers, media icon, MKO's wife dies at 82. An insight into that story, trailblazing journalist, former managing director and editor-in-chief of National Concord, also one of Nigeria's most influential figures, Dr. Doyin Abiola, has died at the age of 82. She was one of the wives of the late winner of the June 12 presidential election, Chief MKO Abiola.
I think it's a great personal loss to me because I met her when I was the chief press secretary in those days. Oh, fantastic woman, very approachable and professionally sound, very sound. And I will give you a little resume. I mean, she was the first Nigerian woman, for example, to be an editor of a major Nigerian newspaper. We're talking about the Concord now. She attended the premier University of Ibadan. A very solid background educationally. She had a first degree in English and drama from the University of Benin. She cut her teeth. In other words, she started her career at the defunct Daily Sketch. That was a long, long time ago. And then she had a PhD in communications and political science from New York University, one of the big league universities in the United States. Brilliant woman, brilliant. And when I say brilliant, I mean brilliant. She was features writer at Daily Times and rose steadily to become the group features editor of one time Nigeria's leading newspaper. He worked with icons. This would be very interesting. She worked with icons like Stanley McCable. Stanley McCable was one of the founders of The Guardian. You remember? Delegiwa who worked with her at the Concord. And then another fantastic woman, Ama Ogan. I'm reeling out this name because I knew them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
In my position as CPS in those days. In 1986, she was named a fellow of the Eisenhower Award. Yes, that was back in the United States. So we've lost an icon. I mean, those who knew her will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a great personal loss to me because it's one of the women that I really, really respect when it comes to the pen-pushing profession in this country. And I know that she was very supportive of her late husband. She stood by MK Abiola very solidly. She managed the Concord newspaper or group so well. In fact, during her time, I think we had about over 20 from that stable, newspapers and magazines during her time. Yes, so wonderful woman, a woman of courage. Because it was during her time too, I think that Abacha went to Concord, locked up the place and put it under lock and key and proscribed the newspaper for 18 months. This is unbelievable. But all this happened, but that's it. The woman has gone. She has taken her final bow. And I think that the Biglers, if she was in the military, the Biglers will blow the reveille and the last post for her. It's my honor to have known her. And I think it's a privilege of mine to have come across her. A great woman indeed. Intellectually very sound. Very, very sound indeed. So on behalf of management and staff of Providence Television International, we say a deep condolence to her immediate family and also to all the people that she left behind who loved her and who were very close to her. So our condolences will go to them.
There is no family in Nigeria that does not know of the name Peter Obi. He's in the news again, but this time it is from not just critics, it is from around all, every factor, every sector of Nigeria's citizenry. On the front page of the Vanguard newspapers, 2027 presidential candidates, the elections coming up in 2027. Peter Obi has made a statement to that effect. Peter Obi's single-term pledge raises dust. He said that he's just going to run for one term.
I don't know why that should raise dust in this country, for instance. I mean, I'm one of the advocates for a single term. Because you see, any president that comes in, it happens even in the United States, okay? But it's worse in African countries. When you go into the second term, you become what they call a lame duck president. You're looking forward to your exit and things like that, so you virtually don't do anything.
Okay.
But a single term, maybe about 5-6 years, would just be better. It's a constitutional matter, so you have to review all of that. It means that Obi may not necessarily be an ambitious person, okay? Although politicians, they will say all kinds of things when they are looking for your votes. Even Atiku has said that he will be a single-term president. Who will believe him? And who will believe them? Okay? Because even when, this is the danger, even when you think that it is not right, you have sycophants around you who will plod you on. I know, Your Excellency, why must you run for them? Because they are eating from the crumbs that fall from the table. Okay? So they will prod you on, your friends, your business associates, because they are gaining from the system. So they will want you on, and that's it. But in this country, I think that one term will just be enough. I agree with Obi, though. He's a well-meaning person, I should think. So he probably knows what he's talking about. He has looked at the scenario, and he believes that that could just be the panacea for all our problems. But whether he could live by it, that's a problem. That's one leg of the issue. The second leg is on what platform?
Okay.
Because people, they brand all kinds of things now. Is it going to be with ADC? Is it going to be with Labour? Is he going to go back to his PDP? No, these are questions. They are very vital questions. So the man himself might be in a better position to answer all of this. Okay? Yeah.
Well, still on the Peter Obi issue, a prominent politician came out raging that Peter Obi was trying to compare himself to Nelson Mandela.
Well, that's far-fetched. That's far-fetched. Has he been incarcerated? No,
No.
he has not been incarcerated.
No.
Yes. Does he have the verve and the vitality of Nelson Mandela? I said it the other day when we were talking about it on these icons. I think it was my interview that
Yes,
one of
yes,
my heroes,
exactly.
Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
Africa cannot produce another Nelson Mandela. Take my word for it. Where is it going to come from? Yes. By just saying we run for a single term does not equate him with Nelson Mandela. I'm sure that's what
That's
we're
what-
driving
exactly,
at.
yes,
You know,
exactly.
that's when you get to the bridge, you cross it. I mean, politicians mouth all sorts of things, but the practicality aspect of it is what we are looking for. Yes, a good idea. I support him. Yes, but the constitution has to be reviewed for us to key into that. That's it.
All right, on the front page of the Guardian newspapers, residents lament water crisis in Delta, demand scrapping of Ministry of Water Resources.
Is it not amazing? Delta is a coastal state.
Exactly.
You have water all over the
Exactly.
place. In fact, Delta is sitting on water. So why must the things that happen in this country are very strange. I mean, how can you, if you talk about water shortages in arid areas up north, I can understand, but not in Delta. Look, let me tell you, in Sapele, for instance, just Sapele here, you don't need a borehole.
Yes.
You dig a well, you just put a pump inside there and it goes up.
goes up.
Yes.
Oh, we can see something like
Yes,
what you
that's
just
it.
talked about.
You
Yeah.
can see the water level in that. Oh, that's a beautiful one. You can see the water level. It's there. So when you just put a pipe and you pump upwards, you have water all over the place.
Yeah.
All over the place. They do that kind of thing in Sapele. But look at this, must not be from Delta, obviously. If it's from Delta, it's a tragedy.
This is from Delta.
Oh, well, it's a tragedy.
Yeah.
But how can you talk about this kind of thing in Delta?
Exactly.
So the people are right. Scrap the Ministry of Water Resources because they don't look at it. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's
Exactly.
ridiculous. For instance,
All these are from Delta.
Delta.
Yes.
Even in Edo State, have you seen any water board operation?
Oh no, that's terrible.
No.
But,
In
that's
fact, water
specialist.
board in Edo State has gone into oblivion.
Very true.
Yes, it's gone
Very,
to
very
oblivion. The structure they have at Iyaro. I hope that thing doesn't collapse one
One
day.
day, yes.
Yes.
And then there's one around the Okoro axis.
Yes,
So
they are not functional anymore.
the last
Because
time I
people-
went there,
Yes.
the last time they were at Okoro, I asked a friend. He seems to be the only staff they have for now.
The only staff.
Yes, he seems to be the only staff we have for that. And I was all like, how come you're comfortable living with snakes? Because the place is
Well,
so, yes.
It's overgrown with grass and all sorts of
and
things.
then I still wonder what about. I asked him. I said, "Hope this is not the source of your daily bread."
It shouldn't be.
No, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't be. The people have all left, but I think the few left, they are still being paid. That would be unusual. Because, look, I was telling my wife the other day, if you have a street of about, made up of about 20 houses, for instance, 18 have boreholes on their own.
Yes.
18 out of
Yes.
20. But the after effect is what we should even be looking at.
Yeah, you just talked about boreholes.
Yes, this is even commercial.
Exactly.
Yes, this is commercial. They just put a pipe outside for people to buy water. We are still buying water this day and age. It's a shame on this country. We are still buying water. Yes. Why must I be buying? Why must people be buying water? Through the benevolence of people. Well, to them it's free, but some are making money from it.
Well,
Yes,
it's
money.
not really a surprise to me. In this country, some 2 years ago, we were buying our own currency.
Well, that happened. There's nothing that has not happened in this country. The police went on strike at a time in this country.
Yes,
Police went
exactly.
on strike.
Mm.
Something that ordinarily shouldn't
Should not
happen.
happen.
I mean, we're beginning to see things now. It went viral. I mean, when retired officers, the military, they went on
Yes.
protest.
Exactly.
Yes. So what has not happened? The question is, what has not happened in this country? Yes.
Yet to be seen. Yet to be seen. Well, there is this issue. So many concerned parents, especially, and individuals who stand for morals are not happy about a particular program trending. Especially, I won't call the name of the station. But then, let us go to Tribune, the front page, where we have regulate or ban BB Niger in 30 days. Lawyer petitions NBC. Let us get an insight into the story following recent controversial intimate scenes involving housemates on Big Brother Naija season 10. An activist and lawyer, Madua Buchi Idam, has petitioned the National Broadcasting Commission.
Why must it just be a lawyer? Why can't it be the NBA as a body?
Okay.
Yes. There are many NGOs in this country that are against this kind of program. And I don't know what NBC truly have been doing about it. I mean, it's immoral to start with. It sends wrong signals to the value system of this country. And a lot of people have been talking about it. I'm sure, I'm sure that NBC will now sit up to look at the pros and cons of this. Yeah. I, for one, if you ask me a personal question, I say they should scrap it. It just doesn't make sense. There is nothing to attach to it. There is nothing to attach to it that has value to our national ethos. Nothing. Exactly. I mean, some group of boys and girls just come around and they go away with millions of naira. Millions of naira. Doing virtually nothing, getting half naked and all sort of things. And
so in that follows that they are encouraging immorality.
Immorality.
Yes.
NBC has a code. Yes, they should knock it off. They should knock that kind of station off our screen. You can't do that kind of thing in some more civilized countries. You cannot. Yes, I imagine. Not even to talk of the Arab countries. You cannot do that. No, it's a no-go area. Yes. You cannot. I mean, something that touches on the foundation of our morality. And I'm even surprised the churches are not talking loud about it. The Catholic Church is the moral authority in this country. They should talk about BB Niger. Yes, they should. They have the moral authority to talk about it. I'm saying it because I'm a Catholic. So it is right for NBC, as it's part of their code, to look at it more seriously. We shouldn't be airing that kind of thing. I talked about developmental media the other day. What should appear on our media should be for the development of the country. That's the new concept now. Developmental media. Not to bring some group of boys and girls who have nothing else to do and come on air to be showing their nakedness and things like that. It just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up at all.
Some apologists of the program have come out to say that is there no longer freedom of expression?
As long as the freedom does not impinge. Look, we are talking about national ethos. Yes, something that impinges on the future of our children. Yes, freedom of expression, what do you call it? Freedom of expression. Yeah, but it cannot be abused. It shouldn't be abused. If you say freedom of expression, why can't you just go naked on the street? Because you are expressing certain things. Why can't you just go naked? It's against public order. You will be arrested for going. You are not, the person is not a lunatic, for instance. And you just naked, you expose all parts of your body, and you are going down the street. What are you showing? What are you showing the children? You will be arrested. Yes, by law, you will be arrested for some kind of abuse. So it's an omnibus kind of thing. When you say freedom of expression, people abuse it and they hide under the cloak of insincerity to be able to do this kind of thing.
I can feel the vibe coming from you. Are seriously against.
Yes, I'm seriously against it.
Well, we'll talk more on this kind of issue, but as usual, just before we go, the CEO has a parting shot.
The parting shot today will be that Nigerians must realize that the whole country rests on everybody, not just on the leadership, but also on the followership. We must speak out our minds. Nigerians must learn to speak out the truth. You can speak the truth without offending the sensibilities of government. Yes, that's what I learned one of the major things I learned when I was the chief press secretary here. You can say the truth and government will even thank you for it. Look, I was with one of the commissioners the other day. I mean, the guy was incensed. He said, why must even the government-owned station do what they call a self-censorship? Yes, it just doesn't add up. As if they will crucify you for saying the truth. Now, the truth could be that the road is bad. Tell the government that the road is bad.
Exactly.
Yes. Go to Sapele Road, for instance, between Adesuwa. We have shown that before. Between Adesuwa and Toanges Grammar School. Yeah. It was supposed to be a palliative kind of thing. But look at it. They didn't put stones there. They put boulders.
Yes.
How
to further destroy vehicles.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's so bad that even trucks, big trucks, they avoid that area. They avoid to go on the other lane. Now, if they go on the other lane, do you blame them? Yeah, because vehicles, motor spare parts are very expensive. No low car can go to that place. The people who did it, I don't know what came over them. Instead of putting rollers across, they just left the. You know what boulders are?
Of course,
yes, not stone. Big stones like that on the road. Yes, and what effect is that? You want to destroy people's vehicles in the process of attacking the rot on the road. And yet, and I thank the commissioner who mentioned it. I thank the commissioner. I said, look, our people, let them not go into self-censorship. They are there to tell government and advise government properly on what to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the duty of the media. Don't leave. In fact, they shouldn't leave this into independent media alone, or private media, as they call it. Why must we go into self-censorship? Oh, the governor will be annoyed. Oh, I will lose my job and all that. As long as you stay on the path of truth, nothing will come against you. And say it in such a way as not to offend their sensibilities. I've been saying that, and this is the truth.
Thank you so much, sir. Our viewers out there, I want to thank you once again for staying tuned to Providence Television International. Please remember to tell your friends and family about us. Once again, thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.